If you will joke with any other thing, please don't joke with this. Very, very important. Take your time and watch it thoroughly. If I'm too fast, please, you can pause the video. You can pause it. Or rewind, go back, check it very well again, and make sure you understand it. It is very perfect. Okay? Now, what I want to tell you is this. Sometimes we see chlorine, which is 17, having mass number as 35.5. Why is that so? Why is it having 35.5? Why is that so? It's so because chlorine is an isotope. What do you mean by isotope? Iso generally means when two things are the same. Look at your triangle, isosceles. Two sides are equal. Isomer, it means they have the same molecular formula but different structural formula. We still talk about that in organic chemistry because we do a video on that by God's grace also. Now, what is the next thing that we have to look for now? It means this is an average value, not for one person. Sorry, CL. This is an average value, not for one of them. So, what is the average value now talking about? We have isotope. Isotope means we have chlorine 17, which is 35. Okay. We also have another chlorine 17, which is 37. They have different mass number, but the same atomic number. That's isotope. We also have isobars. This one is called isotopes. Isotopes. Okay. So we also have isobars. What are isobars? Let me give you an example. Okay. Let's say you have potassium, for example, which is 9. Potassium is 19. Okay. Are you getting that now? Let's say the mass number is 40. Okay. Calcium is 20. Mass number is also 40. Look at them. They are having the same mass number. They are isobars. Isobars are atoms of different elements, not the same element. Different elements which possesses what the same mass number but different atomic number. They are isobars. Now let's talk about the cations and sometimes the anion. Cations means cathode ions. They are the positive. When you talk about electrolysis, I will make another video on electrolysis, which you can check. That's why I said you should subscribe. Okay. Now, cations means cathode ions. They are the positively charged ions. How are they positive? Whenever you see a positive, it means that atom has lost an electron to become an ion, and we call it cations. But there are some things that will change there. Now, the first thing here, we have atomic number. Atomic number. Looking at the atomic number means the number of protons. Anything here is called the number of protons, which is now 11. Number of protons, the same thing as the atomic number. You don't have to. It's a no-brainer. Okay? Number of neutrons. I told you, anything that is up here, it means proton and neutron. Okay? But anything that is down here, it means what? Proton alone. But this proton and neutron. Now, for this to be proton and neutron, it means to get your neutron. This proton is 11. You put it here. You have to subtract. So when you subtract 23 minus 11, what do you have? You have 12. So it means number of neutrons is 12. Okay? Now, going further, number of electrons. Since there is no charge on this, it signifies that number of protons and electrons have neutralized each other. They are now the same. So number of electrons is also what? 11. Mass number. What do you call mass number? Mass number means the number of proton plus neutron. Mind you, mass number is the general name. Mass number is the general name. We have atomic mass. We have the molecular mass. We have the molar mass. And the general name for the three is what? Mass number. What is atomic mass? Let me give you an explanation of that. Atomic mass is the mass of an atom. So as it is now, the mass of this one is called atomic mass because it's an atom. If you have a molecule, whereby one single element comes together, you know molecule, there are atoms or particles that can, there are elements or particles that can exist alone and still retain the property of that element. It means they can be more than one. They can be diatomic, triatomic, tetraatomic, or polyatomic. Okay. Now, if you now want to get the mass number of such thing, you call it molecular mass. Now, what is molar mass? Molar mass is the mass of a mole of a compound. Any compound at all, we refer to them as a mole. So it means their mass is called molar mass. Now, the general name for everything, you don't want to be confusing yourself, is called mass number. So taking this as a mass number now, it means the addition of proton and neutron, which is what is always suspended up here. So that would be what? 23. Now, look at this. This is a cation. What is the only thing that will change here? Every other thing is the same. Number of proton, the same. Atomic number, the same. Number of neutrons, the same. Because you did not change the nucleus. The only thing that can change is the electron, which is free in nature and is always around. Okay, so what happens to the electron here? This positive signifies that it has lost one electron, which means electrons are supposed to be 11 but has lost one, making it 10. Mass number does not change. This also applies to negative, but in that of negative we call them anions. If it is negative we call them what? Anions. Okay, taking an example of anion, what's the example I would like us to take? So let's take fluorine as an example. Fluorine, which is having an atomic number of 9, assuming the mass number is now 19. We all know that atomic number will be what? 9. Number of proton, 9. Number of neutron, 19 minus 9, that will be what? 10. Number of electron, also 9, because there is no charge. Now, mass number is up there, that's 19. Coming here, fluorine is always having minus. So it means it has gained an electron. Every other thing is the same. Coming to number of electrons, it has gained more. Instead of having 9, it will now be what? 10. This will be 19. That's how to locate that.